guys, it's Jessica and Tyler.
Hey.
My handsome hubby. And we are here to bring you a Disney Q&A. We've had a lot of people on both of our channels ask for more Disney, and I know some of you guys, well, the people that aren't big Disney people probably are not watching this currently,
right.
So that's all right. So all of you guys that are watching, a lot of you guys have asked about how to plan a Disney trip and how to, what are the places you should eat at and what snacks should you get and what hotel should you stay at, how many days should you go. So we felt like we should probably tackle it, and I should probably say that we also have a very large announcement to make, but we will be making that announcement just to be evil. I'm laughing because I feel like I do this to my students all the time. I'm like, but I will tell you about that tomorrow. And
after
like,
you
no!
do this test.
Yeah. That surprise will be unveiled on his channel. So this will be kind of the first set of questions that I had on my Instagram.
It's a two-parter.
Yeah, it's a two-parter.
It's a two-parter.
And you say it better than I do. And then the second part of just some more questions will be on his channel, and we will also unveil the surprise on his. So the link for... Shh.
That's enough.
Quiet.
iPad.
So the link for his video will be below and also right up there right now. Go ahead and check it out.
I don't see anything.
It's like the Brady Bunch when they're looking at like, what's the Brady Bunch song? Where they're like...
Oh, they're all looking at each other, yeah, in the boxes. Here's a story of a lovely lady.
So funny, I love it. So on my Instagram, let me refresh because we've got lots. I posted a this pic. Can you see it? It's not a great pic, but
I can't see it.
There you go. It's me right now, live. So I just asked, what are your Walt Disney World questions? So let's see. So AG Cage on Instagram asked us, what is your favorite Epcot pavilion?
That's tough. They're all so good and they're all so different.
They are. Honestly though, I gotta be real. I think it's Mexico. Yeah. For me, because like that was like the first one I ever went into, and it's still like the first one we usually go to.
We always go into the left.
To the left, yeah. Which who knows why, but
we never start in Canada, and I don't know why. It's just we
really don't. And like the margaritas there are amazing if you're of age, and the food there. We finally ate at San Angel Inn inside, which was so cool. And what I love Donald Duck, and he's in the little boat ride they have in there, and the shops are so cute. And now like a personal thing, one of my students went there this past spring break, and we got to see her there too with her family, which was so cool, and it was in the Mexico Pavilion, so it's like even more special. So I love that. What about you?
I think my favorite is probably the Morocco Pavilion.
Yeah.
I love Morocco. I mean, when you go in, like this last time we were just there, I was telling Jessica, I'm like, this is you get lost in all of them because you feel like you're in that country a little. Yeah. But Morocco more than any other, because like you go back past that like fountain, and you go back in the back, and you literally feel like you're in a different world. It's amazing. It's transportative. Is that a word? Did I just make up a word?
Oh no, but I like it.
And we've eaten at all the restaurants there, and they're all so good too.
You know what one we haven't though? Spice Road Table, which is kind of newer, right? We haven't eaten it. But on the water, it looks amazing.
One of our favorite things to do, we have this lentil salad, and it came from Marrakesh, right?
Yeah, because we have cookbooks from there, which is
we have the Disney cookbooks because we're Disney nerds.
Yeah.
But we make it all the time. It's so good.
So Danny VUC asked, why do you always stay in a resort and not somewhere outside the park for less? Do you want to tackle this one first?
Sure. I mean, apart from being so close, there's so many things that you get when you stay on property versus staying off property. You get the extra magic hours.
Which could be an hour before or 3 hours later, 2 to 3 hours later.
Exactly. You get the transportation, which is included, so you can literally hop on a bus or hop on a monorail or hop on a boat or whatever, and you're right where you want to go. It's so easy and it's all included.
You don't...
I mean, it really is amazing. Plus, there's something to say about like when you're at the parks until like 10 o'clock or whatever when the park closes, and then you go back and you're still like in the magic when you get home. It makes all the difference in the world. Even
the value resorts, in fact, more often the value resorts are the most Disney themed. So when you go there, I mean, you're saving money compared to the other resorts Disney has, and it's so Disney-y. So if you don't want to leave that magic, which I never do while I'm there, I call it Fake World because it is.
Right,
I love it.
You're in the
my
bubble.
Fake life. It's the best. But staying off property, we don't do it just because of the ease of everything else that Disney offers. For us, I think one of the most important things is how quickly can we get to the parks.
Yeah.
/ resort hop, because
we also get extra time in the parks, and only people that are staying at the resort can be in the park at those times.
Unless you do that new extra hours when you pay
but that's not on nights when they're doing extra magic hours. So that's on opposite nights.
Good to know. Of course you would know. That's a hint for our big surprise. Of course he would know that. So Almost Starless asked Disney hidden gems. And I'm going to answer this kind of in a weird way.
A lot of people ask about hidden Disney gems.
Yeah, well, and of course, because that's like, if I see a video about hidden gems at Disney, I'm like, play? Are you kidding me? Or add to watch later, and I have like 15 of them queued up.
Oh, yeah.
Or Disney World Halls. Oh my gosh, I have like 20 on my watch later.
That's your new jam. You always talk about
every morning, what am I watching?
Yeah, Disney World Halls.
I'm a mess. I'm just a total mess. I love it so much. Hey, speaking of this shirt, I got at Kohl's, and it's Lauren Conrad. And if you notice, it says Minnie and Mickey all over it, and it's cute.
I would say Mickey. I just said Mickey.
Yeah, no, it says Mickey too.
Nice.
Right, isn't that cute?
Mine has Mickey on it.
Yes.
I've had this for a long time.
Disney hidden gems. The first thing I think of, and this is so weird, and we've talked about it before, and those that are like Disney freaks like we are know exactly what we mean when we say it. But my favorite hidden thing, and it's not even hidden at all, so that's why I'm saying I'm answering this weird. Okay, stop prefacing, Jess. Is Disney dank rides.
Oh my gosh, the dank
really,
rides.
The dankiest. And really what we mean is like dark rides, but they're dark rides on water. That is important because that's where the dankness comes in.
Oh,
because
the dank is everything.
It's the smell. It's that danky smell.
It's the Disney dank rides.
Dankity
Literally,
dank.
okay, so to give you an example, just yesterday on Twitter, somebody followed me, and in his little profile it said, my wife and I love Disney, blah, 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 blah. And I love the smell of the water in Pirates. And I'm like, well,
that's it.
It's my new best friend. That's
right?
the dankness. That's the dankness of the dank ride.
That is what dank is.
Like when you get to Disney on the very first day, like you fly in early in the morning, you go to the resort, drop off your luggage, and then you go to the parks. Like you got to get on a dank ride first thing.
Right away.
But you know what? You know what other ride has a dankness?
Small World.
Spaceship Earth. There's no water in Spaceship Earth, but it has that
smell. Oh, you're right.
That
So maybe
Disney
we need to adjust our definition. It's not just on water because
no, most of them are.
You know what else has a dankety dank smell?
What's that?
Great Movie Ride at
Great Movie Ride has a dankety dank
and it doesn't have water. It's just dark and dank.
You remember that episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when like it wasn't Busta Rhymes, but somebody came on like and was like, "Hey, yo, diggity 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 diggity."
Oh, and everyone was like cheering.
And everyone was cheering because they so. What just happened?
He's like diggity diggity diggity.
But I'm like thinking like
dankity
dankity dankity dankity dankity dankity dankity ride.
That's pretty good.
What was that?
Who was that guy? I bet someone's like, oh, it's so Coolio. No, it wasn't Coolio.
It wasn't Coolio. I met Coolio though. Remember that?
So, like, that's not really a hidden gem, but we're gonna do like a whole video about these because there are so many, and I don't want to give too many away. But that is always the first thing I think of. Like, that is no one talks about that, but for whatever reason, I guess it's not really.
Well, it's like but it's like the hidden magic of Disney. Well, and this is what I was talking about the other day. Well, yeah, but I was talking about this the other day. So like people that go to Disney for the first time, they get so bogged down in like booking the trip that. Like by the time they get there, all they're thinking is about is, you know, where is this restaurant? Where is this?
We need to get to this ride first, then this ride, then this ride.
But like once you like have everything planned and can actually like look around you, you start to realize all those hidden gems.
Mm-hmm. Like little things, like the fact that they'll have, like at that place in Hollywood Studios, we talked about it in that vlog. Do you have it up yet? If it is, we'll put it down below on your channel.
Yeah, I don't think it's up yet. I'll probably do it,
And like they have like Jimmy Fallon's time card and like all kinds of Hollywood gems in a random cheap quick service restaurant at Hollywood Studios that no one would know about, and we have.
You just go in and you eat, but if you aren't worried about just feed the kids, eat, go.
Yeah. You can see like, oh my gosh, there's all this real movie memorabilia, not like facsimiles, but like the actual ones. I mean, it is amazing.
Yeah, and you look at the little cards and it'll say, this was in Roger Rabbit, like the movie, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's an actual prop. It's so cool.
It really is.
And like, I mean, on Main Street, actually going through and looking around you, you're so worried about, there's the castle, let's go, let's take our picture. But if you can just take a step back and, if the burden of the actual trip is kind of relaxed, what do I want to say?
Relieved, almost.
Exactly.
Ameliorated.
Exactly.
It's a new word I learned.
But then you can actually start to find those hidden gems that make all of us huge Disney people.
Well, and like the fact that on Main Street you can smell, they pump like chocolate chip cookie smell, and they pump sounds, and like the video you just uploaded of Hollywood Studios, the Streets of America, they pump like Chinese food smell outside the little fake Chinese restaurant facade. Yeah. It's gone now.
And the sounds of the New York and the San Francisco area.
None of it's actually happening. It's just pumped in sound, and they think to do that to make it really so much more realistic. Even though it's not, but you love it.
But it's so real. It really is. The details and like the parking meters and the trash cans and everything is so well thought out.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
Marley Pope asked, do you have a Disney bucket list? If so, what's on it?
That's an interesting
I feel like ride-wise, we've ridden everything, right? I mean, unless it's like maybe a kiddie ride that we just haven't yet, because the lines are always... But I think even those we've ridden.
Yeah, I mean, really...
So maybe like restaurant-wise or experience-wise?
Oh, I know what mine is.
What's yours?
I want to parasail.
At like
on
Downton
Seven Seas
Disney?
No, on Seven Seas Lagoon. Don't they do it on Seven Seas Lagoon?
I don't know
You
where
can look
they
out
do it.
over the castle. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And look out over the resorts, the Grand Floridian and the Polynesian and all those.
That would be
My
really
gosh.
cool.
Because you've never done it, right?
No.
Yeah, we got to do it.
One of my bucket lists is to actually stay at the Polynesian and the Contemporary.
Yeah.
Because we stayed at the Grand Floridian and
Yeah.
we're staying there again, which is, I mean, come on, you guys, that is amazing. And we're taking my parents there and I cannot wait.
Oh,
But I want to stay at the Polynesian so bad because I love it.
Yeah.
I love going there to like eat
Stay
at
in one
restaurants.
of those, in one of the new ones.
No,
that,
not
oh
the
my gosh.
$8,000 bungalows.
Oh my
no,
gosh.
Come on. Pattyola75 asked, I love Disney too. Are you DVC members? We are and love it. Love your videos. Thank you. I'm reading it like I'm like reading a book. Thank you. That was a very nice compliment. We are not.
No.
And we are both kind of learning about it as we go because we're like, well, if we spend this much money, this much time there,
yeah.
we just became annual pass holders,
we're
which
big
is
numbers
worth
crunchers.
it for us. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the annual passes are amazing.
For us, it's totally worth it.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
for everyone, no, but definitely monetarily, we would have spent well over that.
Yeah.
We're getting even more perks. Anyway,
I love
that's again a whole nother video. But DVC, like we're learning more about, and really we both learned a lot about it from our favorite podcast. I feel like I talk about all the time.
Oh, they're the best though.
They are. It's a podcast called Resort Loop. It's like the only Disney podcast. I used to listen to like 5 Disney podcasts.
Yeah.
I listened to that one.
Yeah.
That's like the only podcast I listen to, period.
Well, and they're so positive. Or I mean, everything they do is such a good spin on it. I feel like a lot of people
Are so negative.
It's so negative, yeah. But yeah, Bob and Tim on the Resort Loop, man.
Yeah, the two
ResortLoop.com podcast, man.
Yeah.
where
And
it's
again,
at.
that's another thing that's part of the special surprise. But anyway, they
So
do,
many.
we haven't explained why I'm talking about Resort
Oh
Loop.
yeah, sorry.
They do these DVC roundtable things with DVC members, and it's usually close to the same people in each episode, give or take. And they just talk about the pros and cons of it, what are, the very specific details, if it's worth it for you or not.
And they go into detail, like, because I mean, a lot of people are like, well, do you want to, should you buy resale or should you buy direct from Disney? I mean, there's so much that goes into it, and they really do a good job of explaining it.
They do.
And they do it like once a month. They've done like 5 now, something like that, 4 or 5.
Is it that many? It's been quite a few, but there's so many details.
But then not only that, they also do so many other podcasts. But
that's
as far as DVC goes, that's the way to listen to it and learn about it for sure.
Yeah. So those are all the questions we're going to answer over here, but like I said, you can definitely check out his channel to watch the next installment of questions. It's already up. We're uploading these at the same time, right?
Yeah, right.
That means I'm going to edit mine, you're going to edit yours, we're going to see who edits it better.
Right.
It's going to be like so similar. How different will it be?
I don't know. Probably not a lot.
I'm going to add in like PowerPoint slide transitions like the bars and like the checkers.
You actually can do that.
Cool.
That's dead.
They're going to laugh. I'm going to put it in right now. Nice, right? Very magical.
It's a good transition because we're still in the same position.
I'll just cut the
new scene.
So anyway, or the kind where it like takes your picture and like turns it into a square and like spins it. They do it on our morning announcements all the time.
the square.
Yeah, and it spins away.
It's like the old America's Funniest Home videos.
Yeah.
Where you just go.
Oh my gosh, it's the best.
Anyway.
So we'll see you guys over there. Bye.